We're about to delve into the depths of the Marvel Universe and encounter a character like no other. Get ready to meet the one and only Cosmic Ghost Rider, a whirlwind of awesomeness that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about superheroes. The Punisher, infamous for his unyielding pursuit of justice, then infuse him with the fiery power of Ghost Rider, transforming him into a relentless spirit of vengeance with a flaming skull and a motorcycle to match. Awesome, right? Oh, we're just getting started. In this cosmic tale, the Cosmic Ghost Rider also finds himself bestowed with the celestial powers of the Silver Surfer. Sit tight, because we're about to take it up another notch. In this video, we're going to dive into the mind-bending physiology of this heavenly rider. Stay with us to know the awesomeness behind the Ghost Rider. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Cosmic Ghost Rider. In the world of endless possibilities, we encounter a version of Frank Castle unlike any we've ever known. The Cosmic Ghost Rider, a tortured soul hailing from a reality where Thanos' madness brought about the annihilation of all life on Earth. Faced with loss and consumed by a burning desire for vengeance, Frank Castle found himself in the depths of hell. Determined to return to Earth and exact retribution upon the Mad Titan, he struck a harrowing deal with the demonic entity Mephisto. Selling his soul without hesitation, Frank became a spirit of vengeance, bound to roam the Earth as a fearsome Ghost Rider. But fate can be a cruel mistress. As Frank's transformation took place, Thanos had already departed from Earth, leaving the shattered remnants of the planet as a wasteland. Alone and abandoned, Frank was left to wander the silent ruins for millennia. Every second that went by, his sanity was being slowly destroyed. Yet when all seemed lost, a cosmic storm raged across the cosmos, heralding the arrival of Galactus, the devourer of worlds. Seeking aid in his struggle against Thanos, the cosmic entity found himself drawn to Frank Castle. Sensing an opportunity to finally achieve his long-awaited revenge, Frank seized the chance and offered himself as Galactus' herald. In a cocktail of cosmic forces, Galactus bestowed upon Frank the power cosmic, making him the Cosmic Ghost Rider. With the newfound might coursing through his veins, Frank emerged as a champion of immeasurable power, bound to both the vengeance of the Ghost Rider and the insatiable hunger of Galactus. Can he ride without a head? In the world of superheroes and villains, we've witnessed a wide variety of incredible abilities. However, not all of them measure up when it comes to sheer durability. Take Wolverine, for instance, known for his exceptional healing factor. But even he couldn't endure a blow powerful enough to separate his head from his body. Yet, in the thrilling pages of the Avenger number 24, 2019, we witness a hero who defies such limitations. Venturing back in time, the Cosmic Ghost Rider finds himself in a fierce battle against Earth's mightiest heroes. Engaged in a showdown with She-Hulk, this spectral warrior proves to be a stiff opponent. Just as the Rider is giving She-Hulk a run for her money, Thor returns to the fray after being forcefully thrown away by a cosmic blast unleashed by the Rider himself. Seizing the opportunity for revenge, the God of Thunder swings his mighty hammer, hurtling the flame head of the Cosmic Ghost Rider through the air like a blazing comet. It's a moment of triumph for Thor, or so it seems. But hold on tight, because here's where things take a turn. Defying all expectations, the head of the Cosmic Ghost Rider continues to spew forth fire upon Thor, while the Rider's body continues its battle against She-Hulk as if nothing had happened, as if the separation of his head and body poses no obstacle at all. With a mocking gesture, the Rider extends his arm and summons his detached head, which obediently soars back through the air seamlessly, reattaching itself to his shoulders. And there you have it, fellas. The Cosmic Ghost Rider defies all odds, demonstrating not only his ability to survive, but also to fight with strength, even when his head is momentarily separated from his body. Extent of Hellfire. This supernatural energy is quite similar to ordinary fire, but with a twist that sets it apart. First off, this blazing inferno possesses a dual nature, capable of wreaking havoc on both physical objects and the souls of living beings. When unleashed with evil intent, it scorches the very essence of its victims, forcing them to confront their deepest sins and endure the torturous torments of the netherworld. But that's not all. The Hellfire defies nature itself by burning with intensity even underwater. There's a possibility that the Ghost Rider's Hellfire might draw sustenance from oxygen, much like its earthly counterpart. This means that the flames of the Rider may need the very element that sustains life. However, this isn't entirely revealed yet. Harnessing the might of this blaze, the Ghost Rider uses it in astonishing ways. Whether projecting it from piercing eyes, engulfing hands, or scorching mouths, the Rider manipulates the Hellfire with a chilling mastery. But the fun doesn't stop there. This force can also be channeled into a range of weapons, infusing his Hellfire shotgun and Hellfire chain with the scorching might of the Netherworld. The Hellfire chains are unbreakable. Within his arsenal, the Ghost Rider wields chains forged from the bones of the mighty Sidorak, aka the Destroyer. These chains possess an invincible strength, defying even the likes of Thanos himself, proving virtually unbreakable. They can be transformed into a whip, ready to strike down anything in their path. With the Ghost Rider's superhuman strength, these bone-forged chains become instruments of devastation. The Hellfire chain possesses an even more mystical aspect, capable of shape-shifting into a plethora of different weapons. This extraordinary ability adds versatility to the Rider's arsenal, enabling him to adapt to any situation. Let's look into the remarkable features of this Hellfire chain. Firstly, the chain obeys the mental commands of the Ghost Rider, showcasing the spiritual bond between the Rider and its weapon. When not in use, it conveniently forms a loop, serving as an accessory to the Ghost Rider's attire. With a mere thought, it separates, transforming into a multi-purpose weapon, ready to be wielded with deadly intent. One of its primary uses is as a flail, the spiked head of the chain whirling through the air to strike at close range. But that's not all. The Hellfire chain doubles as a lasso, allowing the Rider to ensnare his targets with precision, just like a cowboy with a rope. The versatility continues as the chain's individual links morph into a shuriken-like blades. With a seamless transformation, they reform into the familiar links, merging back into the chain. For moments that demand a sturdier approach, the Ghost Rider stiffens the links, transforming the chain into a staff, a symbol of authority and power. But perhaps one of the most astonishing applications lies in the chain's incredible speed. As the Ghost Rider spins it with unparalleled stiffness, it becomes a saw capable of slicing through virtually any material. And let's not forget the essence of Hellfire, infused within all objects wielded by the Ghost Rider. The Hellfire chain possesses the power to disintegrate the very essence of its enemies, reducing them to ash with a touch of infernal flames. Can he possess others? As Frank Castle assumes this otherworldly role, he taps into the extraordinary ability of metapossession, pushing the boundaries of ethereal entities to new heights. We've seen him take hold of Avengers Mountain, seizing control over its vast range of facilities and harnessing its full potential for his own purposes. But that's not all. The Cosmic Ghost Rider's powers extend even further through the concept of remote possession. Within the cosmos of the Bull Celestial Carcass, charged with cosmic energy, the Ghost Rider's spectral essence mixes with his surroundings. Utilizing his spectral tendencies, he influences over various Iron Man armors housed within the Celestial Armory. Can you imagine the possibilities as the Cosmic Ghost Rider's ethereal presence infiltrates the circuitry of these advanced suits, bending them to his will? With a mere thought, he becomes one with the technology, merging his essence with the armor's weapon systems. This unprecedented fusion of ethereal and technological power blurs the lines between the tangible and the supernatural. Penance Stare could kill Thanos? Within his bag of tricks lies an ability known as the Penance Stare, a power exclusive to the spirits of vengeance. In the heat of close combat, the Ghost Rider locks eyes with his adversary, invoking a harrowing ordeal of self-inflicted torment. Every negative action, behavior, and sinful sensation that the individual has ever committed is laid bare, seared into their very soul, akin to the scorching touch of Hellfire itself. While typically employed against the sinners, the Ghost Rider utilizes the Penance Stare to exact justice upon those who have succumbed to their wicked ways. It serves as a method of retribution, a means to make the guilty confront the pain they have inflicted upon others through their transgressions. It is worth noting that the Ghost Rider's host possesses the autonomy to choose their targets, judging individuals as guilty or innocent based on their own moral compass. This ability to discern and focus the Penance Stare allows the host to direct its power towards specific sins, honing in on the depths of a person's wrongdoing. Remarkably, this ability can render multiple individuals paralyzed with sorrow, even without direct eye contact. The mere presence of the Ghost Rider's gaze casts a shadow of despair upon those around, amplifying their guilt and forcing them to confront the consequences of their actions. Yet, as with any extraordinary power, there are limitations. In a fascinating twist, the Ghost Rider's penance stare proved ineffective in certain instances. When faced with a baby version of Thanos, sent back in time by Odin, the Rider's attempt to unleash his judgment fell short. At that point in time, Thanos had not yet succumbed to his darker impulses, remaining innocent and untouched by the weight of his future transgressions. What are his cosmic powers? As a Herald of Galactus, he wields the power Cosmic, which is pretty similar to the Silver Surfer, granting him abilities beyond mortal comprehension. While the full extent of his physical enhancements remains a mystery, let us look into the extraordinary powers he possesses. Interstellar travel. Embarking upon his trusty Hell cycle, the Rider traverses the expanse of interstellar distances with remarkable ease. Energy projection. From the very core of his being, the Rider unleashes blasts of cosmic energy. These eruptions of power explode from his hands, obliterating all in their path. Cosmic Penance Stare. The Rider's legendary penance stare. This supernatural force supersedes the earthly version of itself. The Cosmic Penance receives an augmentation through the infusion of the power Cosmic. No longer bound by the remorse of sinners, he harnesses his cosmic energy to incinerate any who stand in his path. Telekinesis. With a mere thought, he exerts his influence over reality, near instantaneously dismantling entire spaceships with an effortless display of his telekinetic abilities, defying the laws of physics themselves. Can he reproduce? Indeed. Prior to Frank Castle's transformation into the Cosmic Ghost Rider, he had a family and was capable of reproduction. His marriage to Maria Castle and their 2 children, Lisa and Frank Jr., demonstrates that Frank had the capacity for family life and the ability to have children. However, after becoming the Cosmic Ghost Rider, the focus of Frank's story shifts towards his cosmic powers and his role as a Herald of Galactus. The specific details of his romantic relationships or reproductive desires following his transformation are not extensively explored or documented in the comic book canon. The emphasis of his story is primarily on his cosmic exploits, time-traveling adventures, and the intricate balance between his newfound powers and his unwavering pursuit of justice. Is he immortal? Ghost Rider's immortality is indeed tied to his connection with the spirit of vengeance. While he is possessed by this powerful entity, his aging process slows down significantly, making him practically immune to the effects of time and preventing him from dying of old age. This immortality aspect grants Ghost Rider an enduring presence throughout the ages. In terms of physical invulnerability, when Ghost Rider is transformed, he becomes highly resistant to most forms of physical damage. This resilience allows him to withstand powerful blows, extreme temperatures, and even certain supernatural attacks. However, it is important to note that his invulnerability is not absolute. When he reverts back to his human form, he becomes susceptible to conventional means of harm and can be killed like any ordinary person. Can he be defeated? The Cosmic Ghost Rider, despite his incredible powers, does have a few known weaknesses that can be exploited. One of these weaknesses is his mental instability, which has been exacerbated by the extensive time he spent alone on Earth. The solitude and isolation have taken a toll on his sanity, making him vulnerable to attacks that target his mental state. Another weakness of the Cosmic Ghost Rider is his connection to death and the realm of the dead. Being technically deceased, he can be susceptible to entities or beings with control over the dead, such as deities of death or practitioners of necromancy. These individuals can potentially manipulate or control the Rider, using his connection to the realm of death against him. In the comic Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider #1, it is revealed that the Cosmic King has a desire for Frank Castle's immortal soul. Recognizing that Frank Castle is nearly impossible to kill, the Cosmic King takes a more unconventional approach by attempting to use the Cosmic Ghost Rider's soul against him. The exact details of the plan are not clear, but it poses a significant threat to the otherwise seemingly indestructible Cosmic Ghost Rider. This creative approach by the Cosmic King suggests that Frank Castle's relentless crusade and his immortal soul have put him in a perilous position. The potential manipulation or exploitation of his soul could lead to dangerous consequences for the Cosmic Ghost Rider, challenging his seemingly invulnerable nature. Johnny Blaze vs. Frank Castle. The powerful clash between Mephisto and Galactus reached a standstill, with Mephisto eventually growing bored and returning Galactus's heralds. He could have easily whooped Galactus. Now, consider the fact that Johny possesses both Mephisto's Helllord power and the influence of Zerathos. With these forces combined, Frank Castle, as the Cosmic Ghost Rider, finds himself severely outmatched. Johny, with his immunity to reality warping and newfound ability to manipulate reality through his Helllord powers, presents a significant challenge for Frank. While the Cosmic Ghost Rider possesses immense strength, he pales in comparison to Johny, who is Zerathos empowered and holds full might of Mephisto's hell. To make matters worse for Frank, Johny has the ability to seize the Ghost Rider powers from him and claim them as his own. This places Frank in a precarious situation, with limited options to counter Johny's overwhelming dominance. In this clash of powers, it becomes evident that Johny Blaze holds a decisive advantage over the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Marvelous verdict. In conclusion, the Cosmic Ghost Rider stands as a captivating character within the world of Marvel Comics. With his unique blend of cosmic powers, undying spirit, and dark past, he surely has captured the imagination of fans. While the Cosmic Ghost Rider may face various challenges, his tough will and determination make him a scary yet true hero. Whether he's traversing the cosmos or engaging in epic battles, his presence leaves an impact and his actions often have far-reaching consequences. That was all about the Cosmic Ghost Rider and his cosmic physiology. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone!